reason they terrorized Mohbad to the extent that let me take it. Let me hold on. Let me read it out. I have it right here. So sometimes I can't see it very well, but let me see. I should print out a new one. I'm going to read out the last paragraph. However, during the assault, they were boasting that they work for Oba Elegushi and that they were being asked to deal with me for reasons best known to them, which till date they are still threatening to kill me if seen. I mean, that line, sometimes I see that line, I read it in my dream, I say it in my dream. What if anybody, 260 people, can tell me another reason? Is it even when two women are fighting, people will say, why are these two women fighting? Did you snatch each other's boyfriend, or did one sleep with another one's husband, or did you guys borrow each other money? I mean, we are all intellectuals and we can reason. We have what they call logic reasoning. We have our medulla oblongata and is this cerebellum or cerebellum? I'm not sure right now. Where we have our frontal lobe, we can actually go into the brain.
Cerebrum, hypothalamus.
Hypothalamus, you have your foramen magnum, and if you don't have any infarct in the brain and you are an adult, we are entitled to what they call logic reasoning, where we can put pieces together when you have your hypothesis and you want to write your thesis or dissertation or stuff like that, where you can say, okay, if I take H2 or 2H and 2 oxygen, 2 hydrogen and 2 oxygen, and we get hydrogen peroxide. I mean, we can dissect things and talk and think logically. What could be the reason Oba, a very high profile personality and a ghetto boy, what on hell is the name of Oba doing in or on Mohbad's petition? It still baffles me. It's like, sometimes I'm hallucinating and talking in my sleep, kilolefa. Then I will, other than the fact that boya Mohbad gbayawo Oba, boya Oba gbayawo Mohbad or oromo or drug, what else can be the problem? I don't think it could be maybe Mohbad duped the Oba. I don't know why these people, Samilari, Obele, Elele, and others, can be after his life that much that they threaten to kill him. And this petition was written on June 27th. Actually, no, I take that back. This was written on June 25, and it was stamped on June 27 as received at the police station. So, and this guy, supposedly, let's go with their narratives, let's draw their line and say that, yes, the guy died September 12th. I don't believe. I think it was September 11th, but let's just, for purpose of this, discussion, let's go. That is exactly 2.5 months later. And the Oba, somebody said they dream about me. And the Oba, after the death of this guy on the 13th, came out to do a dissociation. He disassociated himself from Samilari. But may I please bring it to your attention that in Samilari's counter petition, I don't care about his first narrative. That is not really where I want to focus my attention on. But in Mohbad's, can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Narrative, those ones are very porous. Even a third grader here can actually poke hole into that. My only concern and point of reference is even his legal teams refer to him as Samilari Elegushi. So even when the Oba came up to do a dissociation, it looks like the Oba was not completely honest, because even Samilari's legal counsel, I forgot something Olu Jacob's chamber. I forgot the first name, but I think it's Olu Jacob's chamber. That means it was written by illegal practitioners. They refer to Samilari as Elegushi too. And there are a lot of proves that indeed, in fact, Oba knows Samilari. If Oba Elegushi actually disassociates himself from Samilari, what about Olele or Ole or Elele and Obele? Oba Elegushi is yet to disassociate himself from those two characters. Number one. And number two is Oba Elegushi has not actually condemned this act. All he said is mi o mori. That's what he said. I mean, he has not attended to this petition. So I mean, we can talk with logic, reasoning, and be factual, and there is absolutely nothing or anything illegal about that. Okay, when Princess Diana died, we all had our public opinion. Oh, maybe Camilla paid somebody, oh this, and I don't think anybody was picked up. Everybody talked and even mimic and made a lot of different cartoons against President ex-President Trump. Nobody was picked up. So, I mean, are these Obas, do they have a different constitution that they operate with? Or, some laws are for some certain people? I don't get it. So, I mean, it's really subject for debate. And we still are asking the question, why has Oba not distanced or addressed this petition? Then number two is I read Oba's disclaimer on the paternity issue, and all they said in that paternity issue was that the something is needless. It is not in the position of Oba Elegushi to say the asking for the paternity of Liam is needless. It is not his business. He can do his disclaimer as mi o mori, mi o de ni nkankan se pelu omo yen. But saying that asking for paternity is needless is very erroneous. As far as I'm concerned, it's uncalled for. It's now. It's not in his position to say that. So, Elegushi is very familiar with Samilari. Samilari, he frequents Wunmi's house. Samilari actually took Mohbad to Kenya, and I don't know if it was we don't know. We can speculate a lot of things. It's called speculations and public opinion and outcry. We cannot sit down here and zip our mouth because he is an Oba. He is just a title. My great-grandfather was an Oba, and after his death, somebody else became the Oba. It's a title that can be stripped at any time, and he is not above the law. Nobody. Trump was indicted, and I believe I've not really been following because I've been consumed with Mohbad's case, but I think he has actually been charged. I mean, that is the president, ex-president of the world, so to speak. So who is he? Who is he? That's why I kept telling people, if Ekeremadu's case had happened in Nigeria, he would have walked scot-free. Probably the boy's parents will even be in jail by now because he did not cooperate. We need to change some, some very archaic law or laws in Nigeria, so archaic, outdated. This is 2024, the year of the, I don't know where everybody is located, but we have a global connection compared to paper and pen and olden days. Some things actually needs to be eradicated, especially in Nigeria. I know there was, when Obama was in office, he said, there were some streets in the US that's 35 speed limits. If you are over 35 speed limits or 45 speed limits, you will get a ticket. Then he proposed that, man, they should increase the speed limits to 45, 55 and stuff like that, some highways and stuff like that. And that was actually changed in some states. So Iron Law Anto, as technology evolves and we know better, we should be doing things differently. So for us to say, all this bull crap should be eradicated. Why can't Oba come to the police station? Why? I mean, to me, this is my personal opinion, and anybody can beg to differ. But to me, I mean, I've been in the Western world for over 30 years, so I really don't. I don't know. I mean, we all know George Floyd's story. People will say, no, it's not the same thing, but at least there are some.
Why they step back, don't want to support? They're underground fighting this. We need to know. Why they step back?
I think you're
Why
making
they step? They are underground. That Nigeria, Kano, I don't know if it's minister or what. All of them included, they are underground supporting Wunmi. Totodiki, I pray for your son. If you don't want to pray for me.
Do you have personal issues with Totodiki?
I don't have personal issues, but you sit down and think what is going on. They are underground. They are doing this. You sit down, keep quiet. Totodiki, I unfollowed you because I don't want to follow someone like you.
You were following her before? You used to follow Totodiki?
I follow two of them. See, I unfollow her since the day she put Baba Mohbad. They was laughing. I give it to her on Instagram. I unfollowed her because I don't need to follow this guy. Todiki and Iyabo, they are underground working for us to not get justice because of Baba reject them. So we need to watch out. We need to see what is going on under the ground. Todiki and Iyabo and Oba Oloboshi or whatever. I don't know what kind of king are you. King doesn't do this. You see, he's not a king, man. Like, this man is not a king. You can see his face on Facebook. Book. Guilty conscious. This man can walk. I watch one his video. They like doing something. You can see that. This man can't walk. He's guilty. You can see it clear if you know how to watch someone's body language. Oba Ologoshi is guilty. Tonto Dike is guilty. Iyabo Ojo is guilty. They need to come out there and explain things to us. Thank you.
So, how are you? Oba Ologoshi is guilty, right? Is that what you're saying?
Oba know what is going on. He is underground supporting. I'm hearing one lady saying that Oba going to report us to I don't know who is those people. They want to come to
Ghana. In Ghana, where you guys are there, do you guys have Oba Ologoshi like any Oba there in Ghana?
We have a big king, right? That king is Otufu or Seitutu. The most richest king, like gold and diamond. What do you want?
No. The most richest king is in after Elegushi, another one in the Yoruba.
Who is?
Do you have your second? Do you have your phone there?
Wait.
Do you have your phone?
Ashanti Kingdom King.
Do you have your phone there? Do you have your phone there?
Yes.
Check top 5 richest king in Africa and tell me what name you see there.
Okay.
After that of Morocco is our king. You will see. Just check.
No, I'm saying that king too is rich.
It might be rich, but
that Ashanti Kingdom king is Ghana is saucy because you see
check
all of that ring is wearing.
Obateru is the richest king, Abama.
Check the top 5 richest king in Africa.
Obateru is the richest king in Africa.
No, second. And one other person, number 1, yeah. In Nigeria is Obateru. That is from our side, from our region. The Yoruba king.
Boss, this Mohbad case don't tire people. I swear. Adura won't.
No, they don't. You know, tire us with the.
I'm not tired though. I want to see.
No, what I mean is that
you are new.
Papa, no. Waiting and notice, we say they've already the secret has already exposed. Yeah, Mohbad and Wunmi have exposed the secret already. The last time Wunmi did video, what she mentioned was that she Liam Ologun Mohbad Upani. Now yeah, Mohbad came out and said Baba Mohbad don't want to go Mohbad Upa. So they let everybody know that they stamp this guy. But so Kowa pe Mohbad lejo ni si Kowa so si Baba Mohbad se ran ya killer wa kun. Kí Wunmi no wa sọ nǹkan tó mọ̀ nípa àdúrà ní pé oyen jà fún immunization record label which we quote le kò lè gbóòórùn ẹ̀.
Marital, he said Mansa Musa. I don't know.
That was 600 years before now, not now. Uno Mansa Musa. It's not alive. Not alive.
They don't know say they choke this guy. We don't know say they choke him. So make police go arrest Mohbad. Make she give us evidence where Baba Mohbad send people who can't choke him. Fine, they choke Mohbad. Now no call police. Now just quickly embalm and go bury him. These people know something about this guy. Maybe they just carry them. They do party. I don't even understand Nigeria. We later got then they do party for the house. I don't understand. So they just forget Mohbad under 6 months. Not even up to a year. And to kuniti etik beba to your long.
Nobody forget Mohbad. We still don't talk the matter. Don't worry. You just
family. So they don't even believe like Yoruba people. So they just forget Mohbad just like that.
Nobody forget Mohbad.
Now they do party for the house. Still they play the music. The stupid woman too.
Talking about just people in the house like Wunmi, person like Wunmi and other people.
Wunmi and Adura and Mohbad know about it.
And Wunmi and Mohbad needs to tell us. Both of them need to come out and tell us who stabbed Mohbad.
Yes, because Mohbad is what so we pay Baba Mohbad.
Because Wunmi was inside that house with Mohbad.
Wunmi too, they are not spending this to
needs to come out and tell us who are the people they sent. And Wunmi, you need to tell us who are the industry girls that you are referring to. Who are those industry girls?
I pity Yaboju because gbogbo rubbish to wa ti Pastor Suleiman jo she scandal she wa nle fún wọn ta ti to ba wọn shi to ti ba wọn rí ti wọn ru gbogbo e to ka ṣiri Mohbad ti kọ́kọ́ ka ṣiri wọn ti kọ́kọ́ tuna ka kọ́kọ́ rí pé gbogbo tó lọ post Mohbad is the best woman she support her mother-in-law wife kiniko
wọ́n wá bí mi pé kí ló ṣe Mohbad no se ndomi
the funniest thing, Mohbad to one jáde nísìn tó ní Bukky Jesse post lé ohun tó ní Baba Mohbad ló rán wa pa yan. So ó ṣe ojú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ láì tí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jí ni pé 6 months ago lọ́mọ ẹ̀ ti kú kò sọ gbogbo eléyìí gbà yẹn àbí. Tó wá ṣe skit fún wa every blessed day. Máa lọ sọ́jà kẹ́ ṣe fídíò fún òun. Máa ṣe skit fún wa. I don't understand this woman.
I said you are real tourist. You like food.
It matter me my brother eats food. I mean, may eat food.
Hey, it's real tourist. You like food.
Wait, let me tell you something about Tonto DK.
Okay.
Lie. Tonto DK will pay millions of naira to have a man like Baba Mohbad. You remember Popogri?
Yeah, I see Popogri.
Let's put it here. But Tonto DK bought Range Rover for Popogri just for him to attend PTA. For the son. That boy is handsome anyway. Tonto DK is the only woman that I know, maybe there are others, I'm not sure, that right now her son bears Tonto DK's father's name.
Yes.
Tonto DK, you remember Churchill? Churchill is now married to another, when they have that 42nd saga.
Yeah, I know everything about
Churchill is now married with another beautiful lady with 2 kids. And she has even worse baggage. So if I were to be Tonto DK, you can be in a glass house and you will be throwing stones. So on this case, I think she should just hands off. I think she has another boy now or man she's parading. Okay, so I don't think she have time to be doing anything on that G.
She's doing.
And remember, hold on. And remember, if she's underground doing some things, she will meet our people there now. Maybe we have some people too that are underground doing some things on the G. And they will face themselves underground now, right? So I'm not worried about all those people. Don't you take care and go.
You need to know karma is real. One is going to turn on her. She will regret that she did this to Baba Mohbad. If she think that she has a power, she's a politician. I don't know what kind of politician. Two-faced politician. Two-faced politician. That is who she is.
So all those Tolike has a very dirty baggage. That's I don't think she would like people to remind her of.
Number one, I'll give a response from some persons. Some persons have the opinion that the reason why, I just wanted to quote them before I make my own submission. They have the opinion that the reason why the name appeared there was because in Lagos, almost everybody wants to farm somebody big. You understand? Sometimes you be like, I'm a Tinubu ni mi o, I'm a Jagaban ni mi o, Jagaban la wa chef o, Jagaban la wa tele o, that kind of thing. And probably the person said maybe they were fanzing the supposed person that his name was mentioned there. Now, my own take is that I would have loved one lawyer to be here, maybe Marital or so. When somebody goes to submit a petition, you understand, was supposed to, according to them, they would invite the parties that your petition is actually talking to. You understand? Somehow, they would invite those persons and also be sure that whatever you're writing against them, if it can actually bind, if it's actually fact or not. You understand? But then would like to know that if the police, if they actually took that case up, if they invited those persons, and if they actually interrogated them based on what they should have done as according to the normal petition, you understand, you would have them, get fact from them that, okay, there's a petition against you, then probably you respond and do some things. So if this person that his name was mentioned then was not contacted to inform him that there was a petition against him, then that is one major reason why the Nigerian police should be sued. Because somebody's name was mentioned in the petition that is sending some persons to terrorize and even threaten somebody's life. And we need to, the legal team need to reopen that petition. They need to know if they actually interrogated him, and if not, if he denies that he was not interrogated, I mean the Oba now, if he says that the police did not contact or interrogate him, then we need to sue the Nigerian police force because they have not done their job. And now, that also tells us that if they interrogated him, why did he not disclaim then that he does not know those people? Why did he not come to the to the public and disclaim that, or the police should tell us if he actually disclaimed that he does not know them, and all these things should be documented and we should see dates so it can make sense to us. So that's just what I think in that part.
Put a little addition since you said that. What about Obele and LLA? Were they called? Did they have a counter petitions and stuff like that? Number one. Number two, if I understand, okay, like Legend Miami said, or president in one of his songs and trying to identify himself with Tinubu and stuff like that. But come to think of it, is that not impersonating? Because when you're writing a legal document, you're supposed to use your real name in your legal documents. A petition or counter petition is a legal document. Similarly shouldn't be using or impersonating to be his last name as Elegushi, number one. Number two, somebody used my last name to commit a crime. threats to life, assaults, threatening, and taking someone else's peace away. And the most or the highest the upper did was just Mio Mario. Really? And what crime? Isn't that a crime on its own to impersonate and use that person's name to go and commit a crime?
Don't forget that when the Mio Mori came about was after Mo has died. You understand? After he has died, that's when Mio Mori came out, and that was when all these videos were circulating.
After the decision, you guys can analyze from this document. The counter petition of Samilari. Let me read it out. You guys may find one or two things that may answer coolest questions. About what the police ought to have done. Let's read it and get it here. There are some things that can really answer you. Just please listen. Counter petition. Samilari accuses Mohbad of contract breach and defamation. The Punch has obtained a copy of counter petition filed on August 1st, 2023 by a music promoter, Samson Balogun, aka Samilari, alleging a breach of 7.5 million naira contract by late singer Promise Oladimeji, aka Mohbad, sometime in the year 2022. The Punch reports that Mohbad died on Tuesday at age of 27. Mohbad's management also released an official statement confirming his passing away. The petition received and stamped by the Lagos Annex Force Criminal Investigation Department Alagmo on August 7, 2023 was written through a law firm, Ibukun Olu Jacobs & Co. That is Samilari firm. His counter petition last year, August. Mohbad wrote his own June. 2 months later, August. About a month later or so, a month plus. Okay, June to August. I think that's like almost 2 months. So Mohbad wrote his own petition June, while August Samilari wrote his own petition. Now, Samilari accused Mohbad of obtaining money under false pretense, breach of trust, character assassination, and giving false information to the police. Samilari accused Mohbad of taking his money, then started downplaying him, and then now went to the police to write fake petition on June. Samilari responded August. Mohbad was June. So Samilari is accusing Mohbad of all this thing that Mohbad went to say was nonsense. Samilari accused Mohbad of obtaining money under false pretense, breach of trust, character assassination, and giving false information to the police. The petition read, what is inside the petition? Petition against Promise Oladimeji, aka Mohbad, for obtaining money under false pretense, breach of trust, character assassination, and giving false information to the police. An urgent request to stop a manipulative criminal to avert further damage to Samilari's reputation. We refer to the above subject. We are counsel to Samilari, Elegushi, client. First mistake. Where did go from now? We don't take noise, so please, let's move. The petition starts. We refer to the above subject. We are counsel to Samilari, Elegushi, our client. I don't know why they are using Samilari, Elegushi to further threaten anybody, the police or anybody. I don't understand. So urban name has been used to threaten people to do whatsoever. That even in an official statement, they can still go and put Samilari, Elegushi. This is what they call identity fraud. I would have wanted
exactly.
Let me use Let me use
They just wanted to use it to further intimidate, but then now.
Let me use my phone to check how many years is identity fraud in Nigeria. Identity fraud.
That's what I'm talking about.
Identity.
What did Arifa do?
1 minute, please. Let's not about we are coming there. Let's get the information. Identity
I just want to make comparison. Why is it locked up and Samilari was not charged for identity fraud?
No, it's two different things. We are coming there. Just let us finish with one. We'll see the difference. Let's not be quick in merging those things. Now, this offense, most circumstances carries a maximum term of 15 years imprisonment, a fine, and a criminal for failure of any. Okay, let me try to read. The offense of identity fraud, maximum sentence is 15 years imprisonment. So yeah, this 15 years imprisonment maximum. You will not have more than that. All right, I've confirmed that. That's what I want to confirm. It's a felony offense. It's a serious offense. It's a serious offense. So now let us continue. We refer to the above subject. We are counsel to Samilari Elegushi, our client, on whose behalf an instruction we write this petition. Sometimes in February 2022, our client engaged the services of one Promise Oladimeji, aka Mohbad, to perform at his party in the United Arab Emirates between February 17 to 25th, 2022. I think that is Dubai, right? United Arab Emirates, that's Dubai.
Yes.
Right. So Samilari paid Mohbad to perform in his show in Dubai, and so sequel to which Promise Oladimeji was paid as agreed the sum of 2 million naira in addition to the purchase of business class return ticket. The purchase ticket for Mohbad, okay, paid 2 million to him, hotel accommodation, bookings in Dubai, all totally not less than 7.5 million was spent on Mohbad. After collecting all the listed sums, Promise Oladimeji failed to attend and perform at the party as agreed, thereby occasioning a serious financial loss to our client and damage to his business and personal reputation due to the disappointing fans that left angrily after waiting for hours to enjoy the performance of the artist. Our client promised them. So Samilari promised crowd has already organized the show and has paid Mohbad 2 million, has bought flight, has rented hotel, everything, but Mohbad did not show up. Alright, according to Samilari. And fans were angry. Where are those fans? We're going to get those fans. In early March 2022, I'm trying to correct some errors here, right? I said 2002, but I'm going to put 2022 because that's what it is. Mohbad, when was Mohbad born? In early March 2022, our client reached out to Promise Oladimeji to demand, that is early March, or February was the show, all right? Mohbad did not come. So early March, in the next month, all right? In early March 2022, our client reached out to Promise Oladimeji to demand a refund of the 7.5 million, but the demand was rejected by Promise Oladimeji. When our client insisted on the refund, Promise Oladimeji resorted initially to abuse and insult and thereafter to threats of harm against our client. Samilari came to ask his money from Mohbad. Mohbad abused him, insult him, and then used harm to threaten Samilari.
This is opposite, oh. This is opposite.
Let's continue. It's good to hear from both sides. Before that's why I say this may be helpful to the questionnaire. It's good to hear full story. Then with brain, with wisdom, you can now come in. Anytime our client runs into Promise Oladimeji at any event, he, Promise Oladimeji, always ensure that our client is not left in any doubt of dire consequences that await him for daring to demand a refund of his money and expenses. That is, let's say Mohbad is somewhere. Anytime Samilari show up and ask for his money, Mohbad will always make Sam Larry regret whoever's coming to confront him and ask him to smile.
This is lie.
Now let's continue. The situation, however, took a dangerous turn when our client received an invitation dated July 10, 2023 from Force Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department Annex, Lagos State. When that is Mohbad filed petition June 25th. I think maybe about 2 weeks later, Sam Larry got 2 weeks later, that is about July 10, Sam Larry got that invitation. Alright, let me take it back again. However, the situation took a dangerous turn when our client received an invitation. They never talk about what Sam Larry went to do to Mohbad. They jump it. The situation, however, took a dangerous turn when our client received an invitation dated July 10, 2023 from Force Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department Annex, Lagos State. When our client honored the invitation, it came as a rude shock to him that Promise Oladimeji had earlier petitioned the police of the AIG, FCID, that is Criminal Investigation Department, Annex, Alagbon, Lagos, on a series of fictitious, spurious, and unfounded allegations, including unlawful possession of firearms, threat to life, malicious damage, armed robbery, and assault occasioning harm. In addition, Promise Oladimeji alleged that on June 25th, 2023, our client, in the company of other individuals, while armed with guns, cutlasses, and other dangerous weapons, attacked him, dispossessed him of his valuables, damaged his recording equipment worth not less than 5 million. Moderator, I'm not gonna bring people up now. I don't know why people don't know how to mute. They'll just disturb everybody, with the noise from the background. Now, Mohbad claimed that, he was being beaten, he was threatened, and goods, that worth about 5 million naira was destroyed. Equipment worth 5 million naira was destroyed by the invasion of Sam Larry and his groups, RI0USLY, whatever, noting that Sam Larry was granted administrative bail by the police after making a statement. His lawyer added, it is noteworthy, that is, after Sam Larry came to make statement with his lawyer, Sam Larry was granted bail, that is bail, alright, because they need to investigate further. Now, noting that Sam Larry was granted administrative bail by the police after making a statement, his lawyer added, it is noteworthy that our client made his statement and narrated what actually transpired on the said date, after which he was granted administrative bail. It is also noteworthy that aside from the fact, no single shred of evidence was provided by Promise Oladimeji to establish his spurious and unfounded allegations. Promise Oladimeji had failed repeatedly to honor subsequent invitation by the Force Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department of Lagos State, while our client had always honored the same invitation. That is, after the petition of Mohbad, Sam Larry was invited. They heard from Sam Larry, they granted him bail, then they invited Mohbad, and they said Mohbad never showed up. That is according to the claim here. It is not in doubt that the petition at the instance of Promise Oladimeji, aka Mohbad, is but an intimidation to deter our client from recovering his hard-earned money, and also to tarnish, damage, and drag in the mud the hard-earned reputation of our client built over the years. Now, there's one fault which I will attribute to the police, and I mean police officers. I mean you can beat to contra this motion. Sam Larry wrote a counter petition against Mohbad to the FCIID. If Mohbad did not show in the counter petition, why did the police not provide Mohbad? Why didn't they go and search for Mohbad and provide him? Mohbad was not running, was not hiding. Again, this flaw, all of this. Police didn't just do their job. You invite Mohbad, Mohbad did not come. Why did you go for him? If you invite Arifa and Arifa doesn't come, would you go and pick him up or not? Come on now.
Exactly, that's what I was trying to say.
Let's move on. It's good we sit here. In view of the foregoing, we hereby humbly request the Assistant Inspector General of Police, Post-Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department Annex Alagbon, to, as a matter of extreme urgency, cause a detailed, thorough, professional and unbiased investigation into all these issues and allegations as enumerated in order to unravel the truth and to ensure diligent prosecution of anyone found culpable. We look forward to your prompt response. As always, sincerely yours. Kunle, you can address this in your own words.
Okay. Well, I thought I've read this petition, but I didn't know that there are a lot of details I was missing in this, just like I read now. Number one, we need to know, when did Mohbad leave? We need to know the date he left Malian record, and we need to know if...
October 2022.
October 2022. Okay, that means that deal falls within that time, right?
Don't forget, counter petition. Yeah, the deal was February.
Was while Mohbad was still in Malian.
The deal was February 25th. So February 19th to 25th. Well, let me quickly get to the date, please. So that was
the deal fell before the Malian, before he left the Malian. So
I need accurate date, please. Accurate date. Let me give him accurate date. The time for the party when Sam Larry invited Mohbad for the party in Dubai. That's what he wants to know. So let me give you that particular date. I have it here before. I hope I see it to some time. This all this. It says to perform at his party in the United Arab Emirates between February 17th to 25th. Okay, February 17th to February 25th, 2022. February was the show. Mohbad left the Malian October. Go on. So all this time Mohbad is supposed to be under the Malians. So why is it
the Malian record?
Who's not independent? Go on.
So why should he now have against his person and not his records? Because I'm sure that it is the records that they will pay to. You're not going to pay to the artist. You pay to his records, and then the records will now, sort him and prep him for the show. So that means now Naira Marley will now appear against Sam Larry now based on that petition. But however, all this is still dependent on the legal team if they are going to revisit this, because there's a lot to establish in this case. You have been able to bring out now that there was identity fraud. You understand? Which you understand? If the Elegushi claims that he does not know him, then that is identity fraud. You would have to answer for that. Then the other one is that he filed against Mohbad instead of Malian records. And now, another part is that the police have not done their job. So three things now we have established now. The police did not invite Mohbad after he did counter petition, which means which means they were not doing their job. I'm sure the first petition Mohbad wrote, they didn't do their job. The counter petition, they didn't do their job.
See, this petition that we read right now, from Mohbad, I'm going all out at the Malians. You see, Mohbad never do anything we want here, I swear. I mean, this man, all out on Samidari, all out on Malians about the bullies. Because now, all of the things that Samidari is saying is not founded, it's unfounded. Alright? And now, if Samidari is going to be held for bullying, okay, the lawyer of Mohbad should be very interested in this case of Samilari and Naramali, so that they can further compound it. There are so many offenses they can bring out from this Samilari nonsense that he's saying. Alright? And then from there, reach out to Elegushi. This is their job now. They know how all of this is function. If I'm with the legal team, let me start with legal team. I would ask them 10 minute question. First one is go make them bring everybody. Come Kubumwa. A lot is missing here. Elegushi name is mentioned here. It's not a joke here. We're not joking. We want everybody that has animal about the go down. We mean it.
Papayano.
We're not begging.
Somebody needs to provide that proof of that money. Where is the proof of that money that you say you give Mohbad? We need to see the proof.
All out on the Malians and the Samilari, all of them together.
And Elegushi himself and the police. This is 2.5 months later. This boy, he is dead. 2.5 months after his petitions. What are we talking about? I mean, a whole life is lost.
With all sincerity, right? With all sincerity, guys, if I'm mad again, you guys will begin to blame me, alright? Because we will see things that it's just ought to be. But Mohbad has 2 chambers right now. 2 chambers. We have time with Dumo. There's nothing about gun. You are hosting, please. I don't want to listen about nickness. But Mohbad has 2 chambers. One of the chamber, okay, should be solving all the civil issues. A probation chamber that will go into that family and question so many things. All of these have not been doing it since. The Odumo suicide have just been crippled. This was the truth. How many preparation? Has Odumo soon against the Malians? What have they done on the civil case that Mohbad have? Not just DNA. All these guys who bully your son. You have to do something too. You have to see that you have abundant evidence with you that you want to use to follow up with the case, so that as the case is getting to the criminal court, you guys have more evidence, so that as they are cross-examining Samilari, you guys are bombarding him the more. As they are cross-examining Naramali, you are bombarding him the more. Alright? That is one. And again, you can open a fresh case on Samilari, civil case. You can open a fresh case on Naramali. Let us have case with all of them. Let us make them. They are working freely. This is not right. Who are they? Naramali, we have mouth and we saying that they are appreciating me that I'm not a serial killer for a year. Better you go back to UK where you learn that who teach Naramali how to be serial killer. For him to come out and be saying Nigeria should be appreciating him that he is not a serial killer. Naramali, you must make a video and apologize for that statement that you make. Otherwise, you will face a new front. And there's nothing you can do. Nothing. All these kids of nowadays, a liar gone. What have we become? There's somebody who just come and be saying we should be appreciating him of not being a serial killer. Hello, Tini.
You make such a statement in the state, you will be picked up. That is a terrorist statement. Terrorist statement, ideology. You will be picked up. Just go and make such a statement in a classroom. Anybody make in the school, you will be picked up.
Come, if you know that, let me tell you something. If you know that you are an Oba Palace supporter here, me I don't have issue. engagement come up, I've been calling for anybody supporting Oba. Me here, I don't fight. I want to have clarity. If you know you can clarify us on this Oba Elegushi stance. Come out, let's discuss it. I want intelligent people. In fact, maybe one of the lawyer of Oba, just disguise, use fake account. Come and be among us here. Let us discuss, debunk us. Let us scrabble. This is the only way we can step away from it. But we will be very, very logical at all time. Continue to think that we will be silent by threat. It doesn't work. We're intelligent people. We are scientists. Yeah. It doesn't work. As long as our brain is showing us that we are right, until you come and beat our brain. Use a superior argument to defeat our own argument, and then we'll relax. But that you'll be thinking that my pick here up, it doesn't work. Those days are far gone. Maybe on some people's side that's not gone, but on my side, I want John when don't pass. Unless anybody won't commit crime now, over legally, and to back my surely do. I want to Mohbad. I seen what camera, I seen check whether the camera was working or not. All stations settled. But why they running? If all stations are settled, why they running? If they do very good research, conspiracy and conspiracy law in Nigeria, once this thing get to conspiracy, I ain't alone. Because conspiracy, a Joshi, a Jomon Pai. We want to make Pai to Mohbad, àti wo tó mọ̀ ńpa ẹ̀. Pé ó wà ó gbọ́. That's what the law says. Conspiracy. Conspiracy to commit felony. Bye. Àòtúpàdé lọ́run. Nígbà tá bá ṣáàyè o. Àòtúpàdé lọ́run.
Fire, not my party, fire.
Okay, yeah. No. Amawa kini. No. Mo atenikin. Ma look at it. Oba's side, Ademola must not charge anybody to court. His late responses to a very important case that is happening right within his domain, okay, has allowed for so many different narratives. If you have responded earlier, the narrative would have been controlled. But as a result of that, you have failed in your duty, and there's been so many narratives outside there. You cannot fight back with anger. You can only fight back intelligently by now addressing what you ought to address. I don't know Wunmi. I never met Wunmi. It's not known. I've never seen her, not even in a picture or whatsoever. I don't know her. Neither am I the father of the baby, and neither do I know Mohbad or have anything to do with Mohbad. Distance yourself, address issues, and then all of us will go back to drawing board. We say, hello, Tonio. Maybe this guy maybe baby Liam resemble by Elegushi just by face, and then we'll carry our go somewhere. We'll come back to Samilare. We were on the neck of Samilare before we come to Elegushi. We'll go back to our Samilare. Our Samilare now. Samilare, we sit there on the case. If our Elegushi say baby Liam is no longer his mom, we are coming back to Samilare. It looks like you. Tani Baba baby. Afemo Baba baby. Everybody, Tani Baba baby. Efo mini music. I know they play Naramali music more for Naramali. I for play, but I know they like Naramali. I call from me. Tani Baba baby. DJ Tani Baba baby. Tani Baba baby. Afemo Baba baby. Afemo Baba baby. Baba baby baby. Afemo Baba baby. Tani Baba baby gang. Ọ̀rọ̀ pé máa pick ẹni ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tẹ́ bá rí lẹ́ máa pick ẹgbẹ́ gbogbo nọ́sẹ̀sì wọn. A sì ní ayé àtijọ́ yẹn mọ́ ayé ìjọ yẹn ìgbà yẹn ní ayé tá a wà nísìn our responsible elders our elders tá a wà ní ìlú a fẹ́ yẹ kí ìlú tòrò a gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tá a bá sọ̀rọ̀ a máa kú tá a bá sọ̀rọ̀ a máa kú so ká sọ̀rọ̀ ká kú. Everybody ṣe wà lọ́rọ̀ Mohbad ta ló pa Mohbad ta ni bàbá baby ta ni bàbá baby ta ló pa Mohbad it's a question we ask you until we get this resolved the society will not have peace. A fẹ́ mọ̀ bàbá baby ta ni bàbá baby every baby deserve to know their father. Every baby deserve to know their father. In fact, according to the law, section 63 down to 67 of the Child Rights Act enforces the Child Rights Act in Lagos State. And part of what that section says is that the court will give order which will favor the best interest of that child. It is in the best interest of any child to know their father. Tani baba mi, tani baba mi, tani baba baby, ṣé ni baba baby. I guess my lap you here. My lap you here. I lap you here. Lap you here. It is sweet to lap you here, but time to claim. We turn to wahala. Èmi ò kí ń wọ bàtà Gucci. I know they wear yellow bàtà. Èmi ò kí ń wọ bàtà yellow. Our black làwa máa ń wọ̀. Kò dẹ̀ káyé. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wọ yellow. Má tẹ́jú ilẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. Má tẹ́jú ilẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. Kó má bàa dọ̀bálẹ̀. Everybody go and comment on the last video I posted. Last video to my post, like commenting. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá ti fi owó GoFundMe sílẹ̀, Papariano lánàá, èmi ti 2 days ago, èmi ti fin. Láti fi, you know, carry the movement on. It's not needed. But if it is just real, you sue the Oba or you sue the PA. Since the PA is bringing message from Oba, or you go to sue Oba, or invite Oba. But if it is not real, you cannot sue Oba. That's one thing for sure. So what if they have arrested the second guy? One need ekoju tirayin, esoro, ekelode keleshe. Don't play with Nigerian intelligence. When they need to act, they will act. Everything one watch me dada. See, do you know how many complaints that they already have in First Criminal Investigation Department and Intelligence Department of Lagos State? One watch me, one open. This guy, Kobali Dani, everything to so Kobali Dafa one wani. To Los London, Tomba Pada, Wakoni Ribite. Conte, Luki Lutoro. That's why Parano is being sorry. Oh, you come for me now, award, I'm telling you. Before half of this month, see first year you back with me. This Department of Police won't back with me, don't invite me. Like the money award, my binu. Oti Oba, Ilu, Toba Elegushi, Ata Oba Tom Beni, Luton Oba invite me. Yeah, Wagba award. Okay, Fun Ishe Riri, Fun Irori, my binu. Madelo Malo, before I invite you, what did you talk?
They play.
I will not go and get my award. I will not go and get my award.
Which award? You want us to talk. Which action have you taken since we are in this justice? It's not just sit down there, talk. Which award are you expecting?
Don't worry.
I'm gonna feel me.
Don't worry. Anyway, which action?
Kò ṣe yọ ẹnu ẹ ń yọ. Ṣé ẹnu ẹ ń yọ? Is that Yoruba? You people are not Yoruba. Ìlàjì ò kì í ṣe Yoruba. But I don't want to argue. Ẹ kì í ṣe Yoruba àtọ̀. Mo máa ń ọ̀làjẹ́ dáadáa. Ẹ kì í ṣe Yoruba.
Ìwọ tó jẹ́ Fúlàní.
Èmi ò kì í ṣe Fúlàní o.
Kí ló ń jẹ́ Yorùbá?
Yorùbá, èmi ò mọ̀ kó tó ṣe ṣáà pé oh my God, which kind of question?
Èmi mọ̀ kó tí ìlàjẹ́ ń jẹ́ ìlàjẹ́ ilẹ̀ ajé. Kí ni Yorùbá wọ̀?
Yorùbá wa náà Yorùbá ni.
Àwọn business people nílẹ̀ Yorùbá nígbà kan kí àwọn Igbo tó ń ṣe business ní ìlàjẹ́ tí ń ṣe business. That's why out of all the gbogbo ẹ̀yà tá a jẹ́ ní Yorùbá ìlàjẹ ló wà very prosperous.
Hey, time has gone now.
Listen, èmi mọ̀ túmọ̀ ìlàjẹ.
You people are not Yoruba. Got more money. Could I mole argue but mo kàn fẹ́ argue because mo ti any time.